Hi everyone, welcome to the Channel Women in Security series. I'm your host Rachel Espaillat. In this week's episode, I have Katie Bird, who is the Director of Channel Marketing at Cynet with me. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Rachel.
You know, a lot going on right now in the cybersecurity world. What would you say is the biggest trend that you're seeing right now in security?
The biggest trend that I'm seeing in cybersecurity is MSPs wanting to get their feet wet to become MSSPs. They want to know how to start the journey and what that looks like in terms of their security stack and what they can do to further improve what it is that they do.
What's your advice for MSPs that are looking to dip into that?
You'll want to pay attention to consolidation and automation when they're looking at their security stack. So something that can help automate all of their disparate tools, right? And something that helps take them from a position of console, like day-to-day operations, to console management. So that type of consolidation and automation is really what MSPs are looking for, because they're not going to hire additional staff to manage their security staff, and they need to have a way to automate that and provide 24/7 support within it.
Right now, it's a time of recession or approaching a recession. Is this an opportunity for MSPs to capitalize on?
I actually think that it's a great opportunity for the MSPs. So a lot of clients are looking for like insurance for insurance purposes. They're going to see like their premiums increase if they don't have a certain compliancy and those types of things. And those types of stipulations that are being put on their customers is actually going to drive their demand up over time. And I also think that the smaller middle enterprise, they're looking for those solutions too, regardless of the down economy. And one of the things I always say is that we need to take a look at history too before we get too scared. The economy is showing time and time again that the technology sector, and specifically the channel technology sector, has outperformed the market by like 10 or 20 points. So let's all just take a deep breath and figure out how we strategize to do the right things in 2023.
And when we're talking about opportunities, what would your advice be to other women that are navigating the cybersecurity space?
So I always tell everybody the exact same thing. Always pick one cross-functional project a quarter where you want to go deeper and where you want to go and where you want to learn more. And never, ever, ever not raise your hand for an opportunity and take that opportunity, no matter how small. That gives you the ability to be able to make friends and do things that you wouldn't normally do. And if you just make the time once a quarter to take that cross-functional project, it's going to change your career.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for your time and your advice. It was a pleasure to talk to you, Katie.
You too, Rachel. Thanks for having me.